Okay, so I'm going to be posting some stuff. All right. Hang on. I have to get. I'm having a beer. Yeah. Huh. I did another video. I think I do go off in lots of different directions, so I apologize for that. Whew, yeah. Um, so I was going over all my Grok conversations. So I don't know what I was asking about Kirk. Um, but anyway, I went on to Grok and I said it was not an assassination. Well, I don't believe it was. Was someone trying to assassinate me when I was walking down the road? It is just people get assassinated every day in Milwaukee. I mean, this was actually, you guys, this was a local event, and whatever. It was a local event, and I don't understand why the FBI came in when there are shootings every day. This is I don't yeah, this didn't even happen. So I don't know what the hell I put on. And so what Grok AI gives me is browsing Instagram. Well, I could browse Instagram for this shit. You get my drift? I don't know how much people say, oh, AI is, yeah, I don't know. How, if it can't even give me basic information or it blocks my questions, I don't have a lot of faith in it. Okay, so I said he was not assassinated. Um, Wait a minute, it just went away. Holy fuck. Um, it was not an assassination. And are there any pictures of her pregnant? My apologies for the earlier misstatement. This is on the 13th. What is we're past midnight. Okay, so it's the 23rd. This is 10 days ago. To clarify, there is no confirmed report of Charlie Kirk's death or assassination. Fucking assassination. I don't know. Was he a preacher? Was he a saint? Was he a Jesus like figure? Or was he, I mean, assassinations are when political leaders get taken out intentionally. We do it all the time. An assassination would be Gaddafi, right? I mean, that's one that comes to mind. JFK, RFK, for a political or for a reason. In all of these cases, someone else came in to lead the country or whatever respective country it was. And it's always the US inside deep ass government people. Um, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's always intel. And they're listening to this shit right now, and it pisses me off. I can't even be free and say what I want to. It would have been a murder, but it says, my apologies to my apologies. I apologize. My apologies. Oh, yes. To clarify, there's no confirmed report of Charlie Kirk's death or assassination as of September 13th, 2025. And I appreciate the correction. I get an apology and I appreciate the correction. What do you guys think of that? Oh, you did it at the wrong time. He hadn't died yet. No. This was, I don't know what the date was on this fucker. Then I said, are there any questions of her pregnant? Or questions? Fuck. Pictures of her pregnant? Because there aren't. Because she never was. Because she is an agent. And her mother worked for DHS and DOD. Both. Let's just throw them in there together. Regarding your question, there are no publicly available pictures of Franzfee, of Tennille, visibly pregnant either from her previous pregnancies with her daughter or son, or related to unverified speculation about a possible third child. Reminds me of the Friends episode when Joey played Joseph in Chandler's office. And he said his character was Joseph, and he said, we were thinking of having a third. We just did. Karen is pregnant. He's the Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. I'm a little lightheaded. Either from her previous pregnancies with her daughter, born in August 2022, or son, born May 2024. There are no birth certificates, so we can't look them up. This is some sick-ass crap. Or related to recent unverified speculation about a possible third child. Erica and Captain and Tennille maintain a high level of privacy about their family life. Yeah, you could see by the big, huge stadium and the funeral home. Were the kids there? Or no, she should keep them away, right? But John saluted. Oh my God. When you really wrap your head around what's going on, it's disturbing. Consistently avoiding sharing images that show their children's faces or personal details like pregnancy progress. She did throw well, what was she doing in those 9 months? Probably getting additional boob surgery. She's got the Kimberly Guilfoyle makeover, almost to a T. I mean, you could interchange them, really. Well, no, Kim is, poor thing. Now I feel sorry for her. I thought she was pretty good when she was on Fox News when she first started. I inserted that. And I think she was pregnant in real life. These women are pregnant on TV. You could see when Julia Louis-Dreyfus was pregnant on Seinfeld. I mean, it was just like you could spot it a mile away. She was on many episodes. I mean, they would cover it up. Even you could see when Courtney Cox was pregnant on Friends. I mean, you could tell they were pregnant. But oh no, don't you know that? You should know better. Celebrities never show their children or show their pregnancies. In this day and age of high narco terrorism, where we actually need to blow boats up in Venezuela. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. It directs me to her Instagram now, which it didn't. Oh no. No. First of all, for some reason I can't even go on Instagram. Maybe I can now, but all of a sudden, I mean, I think I used my grandmother's name, her modeling name. There was one because it was anglicized. She didn't want to be known that she was German. um, during World War One, and I don't know if I did a video on that or not, but yeah, I speak with having a lot of experience in the world. Not as much as some people, but enough. I mean, I plenty, and there was a lot that I went through where, because I was young and slender and tall and knew how to dress and apply makeup and have the latest hairstyle and shit. And I was blonde. I had an Irish last name. It was catchy, whatever. You know? And I mean, I was smart, but I mean, I didn't have any qualifications when I went to work at that damn brokerage firm. And within a few years, I was pretty popular, and I really had a large number of friends from that job. You know, we were all around the same age, and we just got along. I mean, I made friends taking the bus to work because we didn't have social media. It wasn't like, I'll follow you on Insta. It was like, hey, do you want to, if you're not doing anything for New Year's Eve this year, you want to hang out? I normally have a party or something to go to, but people are laying low this year. You want to go for it? Or, you know, I ended up not having, and I knew she didn't have a car. I did. I didn't have the best time. It was actually really boring. I did meet a man, and he ended up taking me out, but he ended up being married or had a girlfriend, one or the other. He didn't have a ring, but he was with someone, that's for sure. He was sneaking around, and I'm like, nah, it's okay. He was pretty good looking. He was a professor. Yeah, I always met men, you know. I mean, I wasn't sleeping with them. Know that. I wouldn't sleep with some dude I sensed was fucking around on some chick. And finally, I came out and asked him, I said, are you living with another woman? I think he never answered it, but I was like, okay, he is. Nah, I don't do shit like that. No fucking way. But getting back. So I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of experience. I mean, just the generator company I worked for. Should we get into that? I better not. I mean, one of our biggest customers was the Department of Defense, or, well, the Army Corps of Engineers, United States. FBI was there all the time. I started dating a guy. He's like, yeah, and he introduced me. We were the only two that were smoking. We were standing outside smoking not because it was illegal at the time. This was in the early 90s, maybe 91. Oh, no, 92. It was during Christmas. Was it? No, it was 91. Ooh, wow, I'm getting old. And I was introduced to him. I said, hi, how are you? You know, I mean, this is a big party. Big celebration. People in and out. It was at a house on a lake. I don't know, 50 people there in a smaller house. It was very festive. Very, the person that threw it, very, very gourmet chef, right? Decorations, a tree, food like you wouldn't even believe. It's like, oh yeah, he's in the CIA. I'm like, get out of here, man. I find out he's just an apartment manager. I'm like, he lives over in such and such apartments on such and such a street. Okay. And then he just, the conversation was broken up. And then We're talking. We go outside. I'm out there smoking. He comes out. Okay. I'm drinking champagne like crazy. All of a sudden, he comes up to me about an hour later, and he was ripped, you know. He said, "So, I hear you have a new comptroller at such and such a company. He's from Bank ABC," which he was. And I went, "What?" Yeah. And he said, "How is, let's just say his name, let's make up a name. How's Al doing?" I'm like, "What?" I heard his wife is pregnant with their second child. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "How the hell do you know this stuff?" And I said, I said, "Come on." We were drunk I wasn't drunk. I was buzzed, and we're hanging out, drinking champagne, and I had a cigarette going. And I'm just like, "Come on." You know, well, actually, it wasn't even like that. It was like, okay, because I was, invited to this party, and I was trying to be very ladylike. And what? He knew every move that company was making. So I'm just saying. My brother starts running into him at the gym. I said, just cool it with this guy, man. And I told him, and he said, "Oh, there you go again." Okay, so now I'm constantly told that everything they did was family oriented and religious. Now, this was back on the 13th. Recent rumors about a current pregnancy appeared to stem from her Instagram posts. For example, walk the countdown with us. 15 days noted in early September 2025. 15 days. What does that mean? Which some followers interpreted as a potential pregnancy announcement. Who in God's name would want to follow this chick's Instagram account? I didn't even know she existed. And then when I saw her in that hair and the extensions and shit, I thought, "Oh, gee, guys, what a mess." And I've had them. I don't have them right now. Actually, after seeing all these women with them, I would never get them again. It's just too gross. The bleach blonde, because I am blonde. I bleach. It's not. It's just blonde. It's not the hard, like platinum. Like, but I was, born with blonde hair, so it's not unusual. But your hair does darken as you age too. So, however, as of now, these claims remain unconfirmed by Erica or any official sources, and Twitter discussions often highlight the absence of pregnancy photos with comments like, "Where's the proof? No pics of Erica pregnant." So people picked up on this. Searches across, well, I've posted that. Searches across the web and her social media confirm no such images exist publicly. Then I go to this, which I've tried to show and I've talked about. Kirk did not support Trump in 2016 is not accurate. Yeah, it is. It is. He did not support him in 2015. This is not true. He supported Ted Cruz and worked for him. This is just bad. Don't trust this crap. You're correct. He initially supported Ted Cruz during the 2016 Republican primaries. Yeah, and had involvement with his campaign. But he eventually endorsed him and actively supported him. Like, what does that mean? So did I. Once he secured the nomination, yeah, it would have been Hillary or Trump. His alignment shifted as the primary race progressed. Yeah, right. Again, after Trump secured the nomination, they were going to do a switcheroo at convention. I'll break down the timeline. Began the 2016 cycle. Well, Scott Walker. Okay. It says as Walker's campaign faltered after he announced he was closing his doors, right? Kirk's involvement with Cruz's campaign included coordination efforts through Turning Point USA. If I hear that one more time. The organization he founded in 2012, he did not found it. Somebody else did. Former employees, he let people out of there? Seems like a cult. And volunteers reported that Kirk and top advisor Ginny Thomas, he had a top advisor. Kirk had an advisor. Now, wait a minute. Oh, Ginny Thomas. That's misleading. Was Ginny Thomas part of Cruz's team? Yeah. Okay. So he was with Ginny Thomas and Cruz, emailing pro-Cruz Super PAC officials to deploy student volunteers in states like South Carolina. Oh, okay. Requests from Thomas to distribute over 200 cards in Wisconsin. Well, that ought to do it. I want you to think about that. A couple people got Cruz placards, signs for their yard. Give me a break. I think we went over this. This aligns with broader allegations. It's a fact of TPUSA behind the scenes support for establishment leaning candidates like Cruz and Marco Rubio during the primaries. Through TPUSA, though, they maintained a public stance of neutrality as a nonprofit. You just went against everything. You say he was emailing people, distributing signs, 200 of them. This is not a large organization. On March 29, 2016, he tweeted, "Would love to see Walker endorse Ted Cruz, two great patriots." Well, that did happen. Oh, okay. Well, except Cruz is from Canada. On April 6, 2016, calling Cruz establishment is so astonishing. And Cruz, tonight is a turning point. But he didn't endorse him. On April 30th, 2016, shared a photo of Cruz signing a copy of the Communist Manifesto. What? With a critical note portraying him positively. Why was Cruz signing copies of the Communist Manifesto? It's fucking weird. And look where we are. This is not someone who's on these people, this group is not on your side. On May 4th, 2016, after Cruz suspended his campaign, God bless Ted Cruz. He doesn't believe in God. And yet, no, he's still here. Because Grok told me. These actions and posts demonstrate clear support. Well, thank you. Because I remember this shift. So he had no one else there. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to end this. I wanted to show you, what time is it? Yeah, I have to run outside. And let's see. Yeah, I'm only on this app now for kicks and giggles. You know? Erica France. So I typed in a search and I thought, well, there've got to be childhood photos of her available. I would make my childhood photos available. You know, I think they're cute. Beside the point, anyone could go to the church and the school I went to. And, okay. Is my computer down again? Oh, it is. Wow. Let's wait. Wow. Yep. I don't know if this has been happening. Here we go. Okay. Are we still here? Wow. What kind of a name is that? I don't want to know. I've just never heard it before. France V. Fucking weird. And I do have French in me. How about college graduation photo? Since has 100 majors, right? Who does this remind you of? Both State Department operatives. If you want my opinion. Oh, is my internet going down again? Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I do know, but I'm supposed to download pictures of this CUNT. Okay, so this isn't going to work, is it? I don't think so. Yep. Her head, the whole shape of her head and everything looks different now, doesn't it? Her chin, because she's manufactured. And she somehow started out but we can't find anything before this. No family photos, nothing. Oh, wait a minute. So they took a picture of an ultrasound. What is that? Look at the way she always, she holds her hands and she takes this kid. You see how she holds her fangs out? Ah! Ugh! this? Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? So she's showing a picture of her uterus, but she won't show. Wow. Well, that's all I needed to see. Okay, so this isn't going to work, is it? No. Wow. Wow, this is weird. Wow. Okay, so I'm shut down. All right. Ah,